Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Solo TV 84. We got a special guest in the building, most requested by the Trendsetter Crypto Group. Hey, yo, brother, go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What's up, Solo TV? My name is Yon World. Y'all can follow me on YouTube at Yon World. I'm also on Instagram, my own website. Y'all can check out yonworld.org. Lifestyle, financial advice, all that good stuff.
That's what's up. So you do lifestyle, financial advice, and Jan World. Like I was telling you behind the scenes before we just went live. I heard about you through my Trendsetters Telegram group, right? And brothers were like, "Yo, you got to get him on Solo." And then I started to, because you had this video about The Simpsons. Before we even get into that, how did you get into cryptocurrency? Because you told me you got into when you were 21, and I was like, dang. When I was 21, I was chasing coochie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I got into crypto early. I knew about cryptocurrency, man, since high school. Really, since I was 17. It was literally a mobile app, and it was called Bitcoin Millionaire, where you acted like you was mining Bitcoin, and that led me into actually investing in cryptocurrency. And Bitcoin was obviously one of the first things I bought. Like on my channel, I was buying Bitcoin. I remember when it was like 500. Even one year, like in around, I think it was 2013, it dropped to like $300. But
and you know what, y'all, not to cut you off, but brother, I bet you thought that was expensive back then, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was expensive. I thought that was expensive. I lost like the value. Like I lost just between me and you. Well, it's everywhere now. I lost like 3 Bitcoin. Like just it'll be worth like what I'm saying, the equivalent.
Yeah, it'd be worth almost 100 stacks right
now. Yeah, like
it'll
be worth something crazy. But like in my whole I probably lost like 3 Bitcoin.
Did you lose it on an exchange or on a wallet? Like, if you don't mind sharing, how did you lose that?
I lost it, on different websites, certain fake exchanges. It was a lot of different, like the early days of Bitcoin, it was so many different, like I say scams that like where you put your money here, and I ended up losing a lot of Bitcoin doing that. But me going through those losses, I feel like it educated me. Like now it's like put me in a better investment space.
Yeah. Bitcoin in the early days was like the wild, wild west. Even, you got into it before I did. You got into it 2015. I got into crypto 2017. But even 2017, it was kind of still the wild, wild west because it was a lot of speculation. ICOs was popping back in 2017 for run. So how did you, because you were a young man at that time. And one thing I get from your channel, bro, and I love your mentality, you all about the hustle, the legal way. You know what I mean?
Right.
You all about your paper. You feel me? And I be trying to school brothers, like, because let's keep it real. A lot of these dudes want big booty Keisha. And I told them, listen, when you get your mind right, you get your mind right, you get your body right. That's why I be working out, sipping on grape juice. Excuse me. That'll be easier. But I'm not doing it for the women. I'm doing it because I see how my mother struggled and my dad too, right? They struggled working and whatnot. My dad was in the military, all that. And I told myself, yo, when I get into a position when I'm older, I'm going to take care of my parents because of the blessings that they've given me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you're 21 years old, or you're young brother in the crypto game. 2015, like, take me through your mindset. What was like, do you remember, besides Bitcoin, what was like the first altcoins you looked at? Because a lot of those altcoins probably back then, they probably ain't even around no more.
Some of the altcoins I looked at, it was a lot of different stuff. Like it was a point where like I was real invested into like Ethereum. You wouldn't call that an altcoin, but I look at Bitcoin as like the king of all crypto. So everything other than Bitcoin to me is an altcoin. But it was a lot of different platforms I got involved in coming up, but right now, I'll say like right now, I'm invested, obviously in Shiba, right? Funfair.
Shout out to Brother Oheen. He talks about Funfair all the time. He got into it when it was like low.
And also another platform people need to know about right now Is Library. Library is it fully integrate your YouTube channel. Every time I upload on YouTube, they automatically sync to Library, and you get Library credits like just from watching videos, from uploading content. And not only do the creator get paid, but the user get paid, like from interacting with the creator. So it's a lot of crypto platforms I'm into now. Like coming up, the sole focus was Bitcoin.
Yeah, I heard about Library. I didn't know about the usage. I definitely got to look into that. So
yeah, Library is a real good platform. Like definitely for you. Like you already got 55K, so it'll literally take every video you already created, upload it, and every video you make from this day forward or whatever day you start, it'll automatically sync. So
right,
that's a good platform too.
So let's talk about before we get to Shiba, because I know we got a lot of Shiba gang in the building. Salute. And then we also got some brothers who they don't even mess with Shiba. And we'll talk about that too. That's cool. But let's talk about the 2017 bull run. What do you remember that? How what was your mindset? Did you get wrecked or locked out like some people? Me, 2017 bull run, I saw my boys, two of my best friends become rich. And I'm like, damn, I wish I would have, taken it more serious. But they were doing the ICO thing, and the ICO thing scared me. You feel me? Because I was like, nah, I don't know about all that. But the 2017 bull run, how was it for you? Did you take L's, W's? Let's talk about that for a moment.
I definitely took L's in the 2017 bull run because I was in the lending platforms. I was part of one of the biggest lending platforms everybody probably know about. It turned out to be a scam. BitConnect, yeah, like that's how long. Like I've been like fucking with Bitcoin for a minute. So, but yeah, when that all those platforms, like it was some other ones. I can't think of it off the top, but it was some other lending platforms, right? It was a bunch of different, like Thorncoin. It was so many different ones that came out, during that time, and I definitely lost. I lost a lot of money during those days, but it kind of turned me away from crypto. But then I started to get more in tune, like during this next bull run, which we actually, in.
Okay. All right. So, real last question on that before we get to talking about the Shiba. What 2017. What did you learn from that? Because me personally, I learned that be willing. Number one, you got to do your research, but number two, only put in what you're willing to lose. You know what I mean? Because sometimes y'all you get lost in the sauce, in the hype, because of the fact you go on social media, everybody go coin this coin. For me, I got wrecked with Tron. Because Tron was popping back then. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, Tron is still around. It's still a top 30 coin or top 50 coin. But Tron hasn't hit its all-time high since 2017 or 2018. That's facts. But what did you learn? So I learned, you got to take the tokenomics seriously and only be willing to invest what you're willing to lose. You know what I mean? What did you learn personally in 2017?
I learned a lot. 2017 really do your research, definitely do your research on these platforms and pay attention to the red flags. Like a lot of those lending platforms had a lot of red flags, and you don't know who the creator is. And I know it's a lot of anonymity within this cryptocurrency space, but like I would say what I really learned was just researching and developing, you know what I'm saying, a fucking like having a good, what would I say? I like having good instincts in a way. It's like you gotta have a good instinct about platforms and really take those red flags, because like for example with the BitConnect, man, it had like a lot of red flags, like stuff being misspelled, like like this day, or they promising one thing and they not delivering on it. So it's like you gotta pay attention to the community, like red flags, and really like definitely don't invest like what you can't afford to lose, because a lot of this stuff, like I said, is like you know, it just be popping up. Like some like, all right, it's this coin, now it's this coin, now it's this coin. That's why I try to stick with, you know, coins that are based like in strong communities now, coins that I fully understand, because during those times, like 2017, man, I was investing in whatever, you know, somebody else was investing in, not really doing my real research. So I say like the research, the development, like study the full development, like understand if it's a meme coin, understand if it's a utility coin, understand like where they going, like, you know, is it acquisitions happening? It's so many things like I look into now, and that I would have looked over in the past. But that's the main thing, like your research, you know, making sure you don't look over no red flags on the platform. Like if it's hard to buy, like sometimes I wouldn't even buy, like now I don't even buy, like if the coin is not on major exchanges, or, you know, because that's the one thing, like they can say it's decentralized, but it could literally be a centralized entity where, you know, one person created this whole thing. And I feel like if it's not spread around, you know, it's more like this exit scam thing. Like it's more like that's what was going on a lot. Like these coins will be created, and these people, they know what they're doing. They have it on, it'll claim to be decentralized, but it'll be centralized, and they could pull an exit scam and pull it under the rug. Like that's I went through that a lot. So I'll say like the research is the main thing, like just researching and making sure you're not invested in, you know.
Yeah, the tokenomics, definitely, brother. And one thing that, you know, because I have a cryptocurrency course for beginners, because I'd be doing so many lives, and then people would be asking me questions. I'm like, okay, yo, I can't keep going back to, you know, point one, because I got people that on my channel, they want to talk more about advanced stuff. So one thing I do is, you know, I bring up a couple brothers on my channel, like shout out to brother Lionel, and he does more of the technical analysis. I do more of the fundamental aspect with the tokenomics. You know, you look at the market cap, you look at the, like you said, you look at the team. And yo, brother, I got to keep it real with you. When I saw them dudes, you know, because remember when everybody's talking about Safe Moon? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Safe Moon.
And I made a little flip off of that. But I don't know if you noticed the controversy with Safe Moon. They did a live stream in Miami, and they were drunk. And they were like, and it was just not a good look. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look for you to be like that. So, you know, I did get out of Safe Moon. But let's talk about Shiba, because that's what everybody's here for. I see we got some baby Doge people too in the building. Shout out to y'all. But we talking about SHIB right now, and then we'll talk about the other meme coins. What made you decide, yo, I want to get into this, and when did you get into it?
Well, I first bought Shiba May 10th of this year. What made me get into it was me missing Dogecoin. Now, that was one of the altcoins I say I've been knew about, right? I've been knew about Dogecoin for a minute, but like it was a meme coin. I understood. I'm like, it don't have no utility. That's why I would go for platforms like Funfair, like Library, and I was looking at those platforms real heavy in 2020, and I was promoting them, you know, and I seen what Dogecoin did. Like I had a chance to buy hundreds of thousands of Dogecoin, right? But I listened to other people. I listened to like naysayers, you know, and that's the one thing about now I say trust your gut, you know, whatever investment, because I was listening to a lot of naysayers, right, about Dogecoin, not understanding like the power of community. Like the power of community, you can organize yourself and make something happen. You know, multiple minds is way stronger than one mind. So when I missed that Dogecoin opportunity, I was always looking for, like, I was coming across the Safe Moons, and it's even some other shit like fucking Come Rocket. It's all type of wow. Hey, but that shit blew up. No, but it's all type of other wild shit.
OnlyFans coin.
Yeah, the OnlyFans coin. Excuse, you know what I'm saying? The OnlyFans coin. It's a lot of other shit, you know. But it was so difficult. Like, all right, you got to have a MetaMask. I understand it. Like, okay, get the MetaMask, create this, you know, or get a Trust Wallet account and, you know, create it. But sometimes explaining it to other people would be hard. So when I came across Shiba, right, I was actually on live and I asked the community, I'm like, man, what's the next play? What's the next play? What's going on? Right. And I was getting, the safe moons and the uni swap, like it was pancake swap. They was telling me all of this different stuff, and then Shiba. Somebody was like Shiba, like invest in Shiba is going crazy. So I literally on live, I looked it up and I'm like, man, like Shiba, like this. I went to the website and I just like how they was explaining, what was going on with it. And I'm like, damn, it's a meme coin. It's real cheap, and I like where they headed with it. As I did more research, I realized how massive the community was. And that really turned me on. It was like, damn, like this could be something, So I just got more deeper and deeper into it. And now I'm sitting on 158 million shares. I bought the majority of my shares when it dipped down. It was like in the 5,000s, like it dipped down real hard.
Yeah.
And that's when I bought the majority of my shares. But yeah, man, like I learned about it through live, asking, like, man, what's the next play? Because I would have invested in Pancake Swap or Safe Moon. But when you really look at it, Shiba is going to outperform all of those. Like Shiba is really going.
And Shiba already has. They're already, they're listed on over 60 exchanges.
Yep.
They're going to be on Coinbase. We already know that's a fact.
Yeah, right? That's a fact.
And Shiba's the fastest coin to make it on Coinbase. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this coin was created August of 2020, right? August of 2020. If you don't know, man, it's already a black man that made 60 million, right? He was one of the first ones in the Shiba.
He made 60 mil?
60 mil. And he on YouTube. He invested, I think he got billions of coins. I don't know. It's probably he probably had like 300 billion, something crazy, right? But he bought it last year, like 2020, right?
Did he cash out?
Nope, he didn't cash out. I don't think he cashed out yet. Me, I'll take a percentage. Like I
would have taken profits for sure.
Yeah, I would have definitely took a profit.
Like 10 million.
Yeah, because he didn't put in a lot. Like I watched the video. I don't know exactly how much he put in, but it wasn't a lot compared to the 60 million. So I'm like, damn, But yeah, like just doing the research on this coin, man, it got me really wanting to, invest and go further with it.
Young World, you brought up something interesting, right? I remember in my Telegram group, they were talking about Shiba in February, and I looked at it, I was like, that's like a Doge ripoff, right?
Yeah.
But one thing I started to realize that is completely different in this bull run compared to 2017 is that the youth is in the market now. So what I mean by that is like brothers like yourself who are 27, like Generation Z, millennials like myself, we're like running the retail market. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I still love my ADA, Cardano, of course, you already know what that is.
Yeah.
Love my VeChain. I love all those other coins, but I realized, and I was watching these big YouTubers that, influencers, whatever that you want to call them, and they were like, Shiba is trash, Shiba is this and that. But one thing they didn't understand is this bull run is not like 2017, not even close. It's different.
Yeah,
and this bull run is more like the younger, the institution money is coming in. We see that. But when it comes to crypto, if you look at it, the average person that buys it is 18 to 35, right?
Right.
And older people, they're doing more traditional stocks. So I realized that a lot of these YouTubers, don't get me wrong, we got to do the technical analysis and look at the numbers and figures and all of that, right? We can't discount that. But social media is powerful as a motherfucker in this generation.
Yeah.
And social media, we saw what Doge did. We saw what Shiba did back in early April, mid-April, right? Social media, tokenomic, don't get me wrong, we still look at technical analysis, but social media can take a random coin and pump it on, it don't matter. Because if somebody would have told me, yo, Doge is going to go to the moon 71 cents, I would have been like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
We'll talk about that, because I know you probably watch other crypto content creators. Why do you think that and I'm pretty sure you've seen the bullish ones, but also the ones that they're like, nah, Shiba is trash. Do you get the point I'm trying to say? Is like they don't understand the fact that a lot of people in crypto are younger people like you and myself, or how influential social media is. Why do you think that these big YouTubers and these influencers are kind of, being dismissive of Shiba?
Because of the total supply. Like it with people, they look at Shiba's total supply at 1 quadrillion, right? But when you really do the math, like 1 quadrillion, if 1,000,000 people bought 1 billion, that's all the coins, right? But they look at the total supply, the circulating supply of Shiba, and I feel like it makes them think like, oh no, it ain't gonna do nothing. Like look at the total supply, but then when we factor in community, when we factor in social media, we factor in all of this shit, it make it possible. And that's what I think people don't realize is like my prediction, like I'm like, once Shiba hit 1,000,000 holders, it's gonna be at 1 cent, if not close to 1 cent, and that's what we need. That's what people really have to understand is community. And that was the one factor out of the equation with Dogecoin, which I missed. Like, because I saw everything with Dogecoin. Oh, like Dogecoin, it actually has an unlimited supply, right? It actually has an unlimited supply, right? But people, it has no utility, right? But what did Dogecoin have? It had community. It had people speaking up for it. It had people like, Elon Musk, Meek Mill, it's like these are like the most influential people on earth. Like, no matter what you say, like, I feel like a musician is more influential than a president, so if they hop on this wave, and I feel like eventually, like, it's a lot of people that know about this. There's so many people that's tuned into this, and that's what's gonna make Shiba go to those heights is the community, because you don't know who watches Shiba. You don't know if this celebrity, this person, we really don't know. And that it could be, it's moments like that you really got to add in to the equation. Like, all right, is this many coins, is that, but we got all of these different people coming into the community. It's becoming more accessible. When you get on Robinhood, Coinbase, eToro, Webull, people can make that happen. You know what I'm saying? It's people that run those companies, and those people can get influenced. They get influenced by their customers. If their customers want Shiba, they gonna make it happen. So I feel like that's the one thing people gotta factor in. Like when you're thinking about all these different crypto, think about the community that's behind it, that's gonna really take it to the next level. I know a lot of people look at, okay, this is circulating supply, and that is one thing you have to look at, like the circulating supply of these coins. But pay attention to the communities. Pay attention, like, okay, this is the trending coin. Everybody talking about it. You can't post a video about, like, people posting videos getting thousands of views. Like, every day it's thousands of people, new investors. It's thousands of new investors coming into Shiba. You could track all of this. So that's the main thing I look at, like, is the community of a coin and the circulating supply. But I think that's why it's naysayers on Shiba.
And that's why I think Doge is still relevant, right? Or has become more successful than it ever has because of the community.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at this, and once I saw that, because me and a couple brothers had a conversation about it, I realized, this bull market, bro, you gotta go with the wave, but you gotta go with the wave before it becomes a wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And now you look at Shiba, and we're gonna talk about the Amazon and whatnot, the shopping IO deal here in a moment. But first, let me say shout out to Batman Beyond with the donation. He says shout out to Solo and Yon World. Salute to you, brothers. I'm gonna give baby Dogecoin a chance. Keep it up, fellas, and stay sharp. Not financial advice, but for transparency, because I do have a crypto channel where I just do crypto. I did invest in Baby Doge, a very, very small amount, right?
Okay.
And one thing I like about Baby Doge is that for every time somebody buys it, you get like 5% in your own world. So I
I
bought
didn't
it.
know that.
I looked at my portfolio and I got like 20 million more Baby Doge than I got last night. So even if the price dips, you still accumulate more. And then they're also burning coins as well. So they burn
Wow.
about 5% coins. So but the whatchamacallit, the market cap is like high as hell though. It's like a quadrillion coins. So it's got a long way to go. You know, it's not like Shiba where I think it's more realistic, right? Where you got the Shiba swap, and then of course Vitalik burned it, which a lot of people don't realize, but Vitalik donating the money and then donating SHIB to that foundation in India, and then also locking away the 40%. I think that actually helps Shiba. Do you agree with
Yeah,
that? Or
I definitely agree. I think that definitely helps Shiva. You know, not only is the press that's good press, but it helps Shiba get to the popularity. I feel like them sending them those coins, sending Vitalik those coins, and Vitalik burning his coins and donating. You know, I feel like that was good press for Shiba. You know.
yeah, definitely. A lot of people don't realize though. You know, when I looked at Shiba at first, I was like, yeah. But then the brother broke it down to me. He's like, no, bro, this Shiba swap is going to change the game, right? And the
Yeah,
rewards are ridiculous. I mean, you get Bone, Leash, part of Ethereum that's
yeah,
wrapped like 0.05%. So my thing is, um, I'm gonna be taking profits, of course, but I'm gonna have it also locked in the swap because I don't think Shiba's going to go anywhere. I mean, it's already listed in the top 25 in livecoinwatch.com, and
mhm.
it's going to be on Coinbase. I wish that didn't weren't any technical issues, but you know what I'm thinking, your world, and this is pure speculation. I think what Shiba's going to do is once it get listed on Coinbase, then they're going to release the swap, and it's going to pump like crazy. I don't
Yeah.
know what you think. I
But
mean, again,
I
this is
think I
speculation.
think the swap coming soon. I think Shiba Swap is coming soon. Last night they just released a tweet of the official website, right, of ShibaSwap.com, and they was just tired of all these other little fake news like, oh, Shiba Swap coming this day. So I think they ready to drop it. I do feel like with Coinbase, I think Coinbase had an influx of people coming on the platform for Shiba, right? You can still, I think you can still do something with Coinbase Wallet where you could hold your Shiba on Coinbase Wallet, which is a separate app from the Coinbase app. It's called Coinbase Wallet, but just from my research about the Shiba Swap, like when to interact with it, you gonna need like Coinbase Wallet or MetaMask. So I feel like Coinbase once Shiba Swap, I don't know if Coinbase gonna put Shiba INU on there first, or if Shiba Swap gonna drop first. I don't know, but I think this month is gonna be a lot of development. Like this month, definitely with the Shiba Swap, we gonna learn a lot of news like about it. But I think them posting last night, in the middle, everybody popping fireworks and shit. They posted the Shiba Swap coming out. I think that's like a sign they gonna move. They're not gonna make no announcements. It's just gonna be here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like they got
And I like that because that way the whales can't pump and dump it. Then you feel me?
yeah. That's
And
what I'm
everybody's
doing.
on the same equal playing field. I like that a lot.
Yeah, me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Everybody, guys, please hit the like button. We got a special guest in the building. You know what I mean? Make them feel welcome. So am I pronouncing your name right? Is it Jan or Yon?
Jan, yeah, Jan World, because
Jan.
my name is Dion,
Okay.
but like coming up, my cousins they used to call me Jan because at the end of my name it like Dion, it kind of sounds like Jan, so
Right.
they say Jan, and I just kind of ran with it and made my brand Jan World.
That's what's up. Yeah, you guys check him out. I've been posting his channel in the chat. Moderators, please post his channel in chat. Please subscribe to the brother. He does really good content. Shout out to Site Beyond Site P. He says, great topic, brothers. Salute for you donating. Now, you made this video. Let's talk about this real quick, and then about the Simpsons, and brothers posted that in the group, and that video. I'm gonna be real, bro. It kind of freaked me out because we all know if you follow the Simpsons, like they've been known to predict the future, right? Now,
Right.
when you saw the video, because I know you did the reaction to it, you got some views on that. What were you thinking? Was that a sign to you, or what were you thinking? Because I know you showed the video, but you didn't really go into like, was that a sign for you? Because in life sometimes there's signs, right? Not to like sound like metaphysical, but when you saw that, were you like, oh shit, this is about to blow? Like, because they had the same like the same Shiba Inu type mean dog and everything. What's your take on that Simpsons clip that you showed, bro?
My take on it is I do believe the Simpsons predict the future. I don't know what's going on with Matt Groening. He might be a time traveler, but the thing we got to look at, like with the whole Shiba swap, like Shiba, even if they weren't directly talking about Shiba, what we got to pay attention to, like, is the mass adoption of cryptocurrency. Like that episode, if you watch it, like you will see like how he created this coin. The people, the community all believed in this coin, right? And kind of like government regulation kind of came in like, no, we want to make our own coin because this popping so much. And I feel like it do be messages, like it do be symbolism in movies and music and like shit. We got a TV shows, we got to pay attention to that. Like with the Simpsons, I think really with the greater message of that episode was the mass adoption of cryptocurrency, how it's going to affect the world, and it may be government regulation come in, and we got to all be prepared. We got to be prepared for all of that, but we got to know the future. Like we got to be able to see the future. A lot of people may look at cryptocurrency like, oh, it's just some digital shit, right? But in the next 10
bro,
years,
like it's not a secret. The government is trying to come out with their own Fed coin or what have you. You feel me? And
yeah.
and I think it's coming sooner than people think. Because I was talking to my cousin. He lives in San Diego, and he sent me a picture of him in the middle of the beach, and it was like in the middle of the beach, world. It's a store where you can buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and other altcoins. Not all of them, but some. In the middle of the beach in California, in the beach, and they building stores like that. And people don't realize, like you heard the news with El Salvador, where they say, "Yo, we accept Bitcoin as a country," but yet all you hear is FUD. All you hear is like, "Oh, China ain't allowing Bitcoin no more." Like that's old news that they trying to because they try.
But China has been doing that over the years. If you really go back and study Bitcoin, like a lot of times when Bitcoin crashed in the future, well, I mean not in the future, but in the past, a lot of times when Bitcoin crashed in the past, it was like bad news that came out from China. Oh, we banning Bitcoin miners. Oh, we putting regulations on the bank. But it's always that pullback. Like I look at it as a buying opportunity because one thing that I think, and a lot of people don't talk about this in Bitcoin cryptocurrency, is the Bitcoin halving. Like, are you familiar with that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but those moments, and it's like we gotta really like. When you're thinking about your future, you got to really pay attention to that. And cryptocurrency, how it's going to be integrated and how it's going to like influence everybody. But these Bitcoin halvings, right? The Bitcoin halving is like periods where the price is going to get to these. Like when you hear, oh, Bitcoin going to be at 100,000, Bitcoin can hit $1 million. That shit is real. It's because of these Bitcoin halvings. Is imagine like you cutting your supply. You cutting your supply in half every 4 years, but your demand is tripling. Your demand tripling every 4 years, but you got to cut your supply in half, right? The price is gonna skyrocket. And when things like this happen, like with the China with the regulation, like this is not the real price of Bitcoin. It is really worth so much more because of how much is going to be integrated, like from the Bitcoin ATMs, from different services accepting Bitcoin, and just from the millennials becoming adults. Like it's gonna be they want different shit. They want accessibility. They want contactless. Like the pandemic was really a training course for a lot of shit, and
Well, the
really don't even
pandemic
realize it.
exposed the corruption with the financial sector, right? With the GameStop, where we as the common people band together, and they decided, we gonna buy GameStop, and then you saw what they did. They shut down Robinhood because they didn't want people to cash out. That was shiesty, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And these people thought that, oh well, we're going to manipulate the market during this situation. But what they didn't realize is that there are a certain group of people that were educating themselves financially. You know what I mean? And I think that people are not just doing that with GameStop and AMC, but they're also doing it with crypto, because they look at something like Shiba and they see how that it's not even a penny. That we can make money. We can do something. And one thing I like about Shiba is that if everybody does the swap and everybody hodls, everybody can come up. Everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
It's
And
not like Dogecoin, for example, where you got 12 wallets that hold 90% of the coins. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know that. But I think with Shiba, it's got a great upside. And world, people are still sleeping on it. But you know what? I think that there are some people coming around now, because I saw a big YouTuber say, I was wrong. I think the Shiba is going to go up. And I was like, nigga. Use my language, but you already know, man. Hey, shout out to Six Sounds. He says, can you stake SHIB on Shiba Swap? Not at the present moment, but it'll be coming soon, guys. And listen, when it happens, Twitter's gonna go crazy. Reddit is gonna go crazy. Their Reddit is lit. Their Telegram group got like 200,000 people in it. It's 10,000 people. Like, bro, I gotta put that on slow mode because it's so fast. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Shout out to Taylor Anderson. He says we have mini Bitcoin ARM machines in San Diego. Yeah, I believe it, because my cousin is there, and he got on board, because I was telling my cousin about crypto back in 2017, and he wouldn't listen. And then now he's like, damn, bro, because he's an engineer, he's got a good job. He's like, damn, bro, if I would have put 100K in it, I'd have 10 million by now. I was like,
told you, man. I told you.
You know what I'm saying? But you know how it goes sometimes. With certain people, they don't believe it until they see it. And we're going to talk about that here in a moment. Shout out to Batman Beyond. He's a great supporter of mine. He says, got 2 billion. Baby Doge is only $14. Okay.
Wow.
Young World, are you familiar with Baby Doge at all? Or
not in my recent lives, people have been telling me to invest in Baby Doge. I just looked at the circulating supply.
Yeah.
And it was like 400 quadrillion. Like, it was just something so crazy. I'm like, I didn't understand it fully, but that was just me glancing at it. So, but you told me something like with the 5%, like every time somebody buys, you get 5%. I mean, it could be a good buying opportunity. I got to really look into it. I just want to, really promote what I know and believe in on my channel, But if I get more information on Baby,
well, that's like, and the chat will tell you, because I always say this, man. Do your own research, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, one thing and this is what I need people to understand, especially Black people, right? Because when you start talking about crypto, everybody else always talking about Bitcoin. And don't get me wrong, Bitcoin is the OG. We know that. However, for me, if I'm trying to flip and make some bread, I'm looking at altcoins,
right,
like Shiba. You feel me? And I think that one of the things that has become frustrating for me in the last 4 years is, people have called me a scammer. People have called me a pyramid schemer, all types of things, right? And now those same people that have been calling me that are calling me behind the scenes, trying to get advice on how to get into the market. You feel me?
Right.
I'm telling them niggas like, buy my course. I ain't giving it to you for free. Buy the course, because you were the same cat talking about me,
Yeah.
Why do you think, and I mentioned this in your chat earlier this morning, why do you think that when it comes to Black folks, when we speak about finances, like, nobody cares about it, or people are dismissive? Like, I've had people tell me, show me your portfolio. Like, you really, like, that's like me showing you my bank account. You think I'm stupid? I'm not going to show you my portfolio. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do you think in our sector or in our community that they don't believe it unless Meek Mill tweets it? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or they don't believe it until they see you hop out of a Bentley. You know, because for me, it's like, and I keep telling these Negroes, when you see me hop out of a Bentley because of crypto, that means it's too late for you. You know what I'm saying? But why do you think that is? Because I knew you from Detroit and you've dealt with this as well. You be telling people, why do you think in the like? And I hate to do this, but I got to keep it 100 with you. What and when a white dude gets a lick or gets some game, right? He tells other white dudes, and they all come up. Asian people, same thing. But in the black community, you know what, brothers? I remember one brother in the chat once telling me, "Hey, yo, Solo, when you pull that lick, let me know, and then I'm gonna jump in." I'm like, bro, I'm telling you right now. So why wouldn't you know? But you get what I'm saying. Why do you think that is?
I think it's a lot of black people, right? Like growing up, like I'll just say it from my perspective, like it's like they don't believe you until you got something. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't believe you until you pull up in a nice car, until you got the house, you know, until you got the chain. Like they don't see the come up until you know it's too late. And I feel like growing up, like it was this saying in Detroit, like I'm from the show me state. Like you gotta show me unless I don't believe you. So it's like a lot of black people, they got the show me state mentality. I say like you gotta show me in order for me to believe it. Like your words can only do so much, you know, and it's sad because people miss out on opportunities like that because it may not be dressed up the way you like it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like it might be somebody good for you come in your life. Just she might not, you know, be the bad bitch with the makeup, with you know what I'm saying, but she is actually your support. She's actually your backbone. But it's like,
see, a lot of the stuff, like the Ty Lopez stuff, niggas really thought that was his Lambo. When he remember when Ty Lopez used to have that commercial that blew
yeah,
up?
the lifestyle.
I got my books here, and then, but you guys want to see the car because it's all about image and optics, and people understand. Ty Lopez understood that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the reality is that car probably was leased or
Right.
even rented.
You know, it's all about lifestyle sales on YouTube. It's like they gonna buy into you before they buy into your course. So it's like they look at, oh, like if you talking about this, oh, you know, is what do you got? What you got going on? Is it this? Is it that? You know what I'm saying? And it like I said, like some people don't even have a real business. But if they, oh, I can rent a car and you know make this little video, people will believe it. It's perception. Like it's like this, no matter what people say, like it's perception. Like it's kind of like ignorant at the same time because if you never had a real conversation with the person or you know you don't know exactly what's going on, but you see like we everybody's always judging. Like from the moment you look at something, you forming a perception, you forming an opinion. You know what I'm saying? And it could be completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it is definitely when it comes to financial shit, like, oh man, you ain't got no million. Like they gonna listen to the dude pull up in a Rolls Royce with millions before.
But here's the thing, you know, do you think they go on these white dudes channel and say, "I don't believe you. I want to see your portfolio"? Like that's like that's like me coming in your channel this morning and be like, "Bro, I don't believe you. I want to see your portfolio." You gonna be like, "Nigga, are you crazy?" Like you gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, and I think it's self-hate, man. It's a form of self-hate. Like anything the white man say, like anything, like though you don't want me to pull out my spiritual warrior, but like I really got like a real black empowerment movement within me. So like, but I feel like anything the white man say goes for a lot of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? They like you could tell somebody something, right? Oh, this is the best investment. Like you could tell it, but like let a white nigga say it. You know what I'm saying? And
they call it the white
saying?
man's ISIS colder syndrome. You feel me?
Wait, what you say it's called?
The white man's ice is colder syndrome.
Ice is cold.
So imagine a black man is selling ice and a white man is selling ice. Well, guess what? People are going to go to the white man because they think the ice is better, but they're selling the same type of ice.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So real quick, I'm just going to show the latest news because you did a live on this here, and I'm going to share my screen. Or do you want to share your screen? It's up to you about the shopping.
You can share your screen. You can share your screen. I gotta pull it up.
Hold on 1 second here. We gonna do that right here. Bear with me 1 moment. Now, this news came out today, right? Now, I'm not familiar with Shopping IO, but basically, you were talking about that now you can use your ship and on Amazon, Walmart, and other stores because Shopping IO is like a third party that does that. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's like a third party platform where basically you could use over 100 different cryptocurrencies on this platform, and you could buy products from Amazon, Walmart, or eBay. Right? It is a pricing structure I don't fully, get yet, but it is a free tier. Like you can, I look at it like you can buy 20 items per month, using your cryptocurrency if you go through this platform, right? It is a pricing structure, but I look at it like who buying like hundreds of things every month off of the internet? I mean, unless you're running like an actual full production business, but like the average daily consumer, you probably order 5 things probably per month. I still like going out shopping, so I still like going places.
But you know what? I mean, because I use Amazon all the time, right? But now you're telling me, yo, I can use my ship tokens to buy stuff.
Yeah, now you can use your ship to buy it. So
hello,
it's
guys. This is called adoption. Okay, yeah. This is what adoption looks like, y'all. Like 4 years ago, y'all world, we didn't have it like this. This facts.
Yeah, that's facts. It was not like this.
So Shiba's already showing partnerships and the usage case, and they ain't on Coinbase yet. Are they on Binance? I think.
Yeah, they on Binance.
They on Binance. Are they on Crypto.com? I'm not.
Crypto.com.
Yeah.
They on Crypto. They on KuCoin. There's a couple other platforms.
Trust Wallet. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, this is huge news, guys. That's why I don't know if you saw the title of the stream because listen, brother. I watch a lot of anime, so I titled the stream "Shiba is going Super Saiyan." You know what I'm saying? But this is a game changer, right? So let me ask you this, bro. And by the way, this is not financial advice, but how high do you see Shiba going by the end of the year? Because a lot of people, like the community, wants to push it to a penny, right? And I think that with the if they release the swap and then they burn coins, it's very possible. But do you think a penny is possible? Because a lot of people say no, it's not. Or do you think it can go higher than a penny?
Well, what the thing I think about Shiba, right, is I think it's definitely gonna go to a penny by the end of this year. That's my prediction, and mainly because of Shiba Swap. Right, the berry feature on Shiba Swap, when people are able to stake the Shiba on Shiba Swap and it's held up for 6 months, you get access to 33% of your total share. That's what's gonna shoot this coin up. Like once that come into play, we don't realize like how much influence that's gonna have on the price and the circulating supply of Shiba. So once you're able to bury and stake the seed, that's when we're gonna be seeing those numbers like 1 cent. At the lowest, we're definitely going toward half a penny, like half a penny by the end of the year. But if everything go 100% correct, it's going to 1 cent without no question. I know a lot of people, they try to do the math like, oh, it's going to need a market cap of $4 trillion, which is more than the market cap of the total crypto market. And I watch those videos. I see where they're coming from, but I think where they miss the point, where they miss out is not only the community, but they miss the berry feature. They miss that the feature where you're able to stake, right? The fact that you're able to stake those coins, you lock them up for 6 months, right? That's big. You know, that's very big, and that's going to influence the price. That's going to influence the price because the supply is going down and the demand is going up, and people
Fact.
going to be buying into it. So 1 cent is very possible when we look at everything. You know, then Coinbase gonna drop it. Then if Robinhood, you know, fuck around and list it, it's a wrap. Like because
Ooh, we going
Robinhood,
to the moon,
Robinhood,
baby. We going to
Robinhood.
the moon.
I'm telling you, we're going to the moon. You know.
Hey, listen, hey, yo, world, no cap, but if Shiba hits a penny, brother, I'm gonna be pulling up in Detroit at a McLaren.
Hey man, hey, I'm pulling up in the Tesla, man. I'm pulling up
Hey,
in the Tesla. That's how I'm feeling.
yeah, man. Um, here's the thing, and this is my last question for you. Unless you have some other stuff you want to bring up, but one thing that I saw in 2017, right, was a lot of people they FOMO'd in, meaning that when Bitcoin, remember when cryptos was going up, they were buying at the top,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I think your own world, and you can check me on this. This is cool, but like I said, because I saw 2017, people were talking about crypto that I was like, wait, you know about crypto? But they got wrecked, and now they don't even rock with it no more. I think that the bull run, and this is my opinion, guys. I've said it before, but I think that wink, wink, it'll start in about a week and a half or 2 weeks. You guys gonna see everything pump, and I think Shiba's gonna pump the hardest. Facts.
yeah, yeah.
But I think that your own world, there's gonna be a lot of people that they don't understand the market. They're just gonna go in there because they see it going up. They're gonna hear these. You know, you saw the video where the guy's like, "Yeah, man, I put $70 into Doge. Now I'm a millionaire." Like they're gonna think like that, right? And I'm not saying that can't happen, but realistically, once it starts to pump and it gets a certain number, $70 is still gonna get you some nice Shiba, right? But it's
Right,
not gonna get you to like a million. Like if you got into it within the first week or two, right?
right.
Um, what do you think will happen once Shiba pumps? Do you think that that's what's going to happen? Like, I think a lot of people are just going to go in there and then they don't understand what they do and they're going to get wrecked. Or what do you see happening, bro?
Yeah, I see that happening. I see definitely when she was going toward, you know, the half a cent, the penny, people gonna even be buying at a penny. They're gonna be just now investing, like, oh, let me get in Shiba right now. And I feel like I said, a lot of people like they don't believe it until it's happening. They don't believe it. They jump on the wave when it's too late. You know, when you're supposed to, you know, learn about these coins early, get invested early. That's the best way, you know, to see profit. And I feel like a lot of people, you know, because it's going to be on Coinbase, it's going to be on Robinhood. A lot of people waiting on it to get on Coinbase. People don't trust other platforms, you know, like, oh, I don't want to buy it on MetaMask, or I don't want to buy it on crypto.com. You know what I'm saying? So they waiting for a better exchange to list it. And when those better exchanges list it, the price may be, well, it's definitely going to be at a point where it wasn't as profitable for right now. I think with Shiba Swap alone, it's gonna go back to the all-time highs, which it was in May. Like with Shiba Swap alone, once that news comes out, like it's active today. Like within the first 48 hours, it's gonna pump. It's gonna pump. It's gonna see tremendous candle lights. You know what I'm saying? And people are gonna be buying. And a lot of people gonna buy then, and I feel like even that, like you wasn't supposed to be buying then. Like you don't buy when Shiba Swap. I mean, you could buy, of course, like you have it, but like some people gonna be just now starting. Like I feel
Well,
like
what I think is if it gets on Coinbase and then you just getting into Shiba is I'm not saying you're too late, but me and you we gonna be pulling off in the lot in our new whips, right? But
right,
they might they might be able to um
live
get a
comfortably,
nice
you
Toyota
know,
or something,
for a year, a year, live comfortably for a year or two,
Facts, facts. But I'm very excited, man. I think like you said, brother. I think this bull market is different. I think now the people, are saying basically "f you" to the system, and and I think that's why a lot of these influencers and these experts are frustrated because people are putting their money into coins that they believe in, and I truly believe that Shiba is for the community, bro.
yeah,
Because when you
definitely,
look at when you look at the Shiba swap, once that drops, it's a game changer with the rewards that you get for staking. And then, like you said, if it's locked up for 6 months, even in the bear market, you're going to come up.
Yes.
Even in the bear market, you're going to come up.
Yeah, that's going to really influence the price. And I feel like it's going to be people putting, I'm about to put in $1 trillion. I'm about to lock up $1 billion sheep. Like, it's going to be people like that, and I'm already planning on, burying sheep. So I know it's people like, no, I'm about to see what that's about, because it's too, like, I think it's going to take so much of the market share from the uni swaps and the pancake swap. It's going to actually become one of the biggest swaps, because not only can it do all of the stuff they doing, but then it got this whole other aspect to it. So I really feel like Shiba Swap is going to be one of the major catalysts for this coin. It's going to change the game. Like, I don't think we've seen nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, in my whole time with crypto, this is like everything. It's like, it's like the security of the main coins, the hype of the meme coin, and what we liked about the ICOs, the right. Platform, like it got its own platform.
It's DeFi, yep.
Yeah, it got the DeFi. I never saw nothing like this. So it's like when you really pay attention, you really like damn, and you can see everything that's happening. It's like,
and brother, like you were saying, the community is very bullish, man. Like, I had another YouTuber I was talking to behind the scenes. He's a big guy. Shout out to him, RB the Breakthrough. That's my homie. And he was talking about, he's like, Solo, you need to talk more about Shiba. It's like, I don't like talking about coins still then. Because, okay, let me be clear, guys. Shiba INU is not paying me, and I know your world. We ain't here promoting, like, they ain't cutting us no check or no shit.
Yeah, they ain't cutting no check.
And let's be clear, because let's be honest, your world, because that happens a lot in the crypto space, where a person is only promoting a coin, not because they believe in it, but because they get a check. Yeah. And me and you, we really believe in this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he was saying, I'm looking at, because he was researching Shiba, because I was telling him about it. He's like, bro, I see these small YouTube channels. They got like 5,000 subs, but they're getting like 100,000 views on this Shiba. Like, what's going on? I'm like, bro, this thing has already changed the crypto market. That's why the experts are confused, because they don't understand, like, it's the youth. Like I keep saying, right? Like Generation Z, millennials, like yourself, younger cats, right? We run this shit now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, older people, they're not getting into crypto like that. Like, let's keep it real. It's the youth, right? So when I say the youth, I'm talking about the retailers. I'm talking about everyday people, like you and I, people in the chat. The institutions, they're going to put their money into Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA. We know that. But when it comes to a coin like this that has utility, once the swap comes out, and it already has utility, because you can use it at that shopping.
You can use it and buy stuff on Amazon and Walmart right now. So definitely have utility already.
Yeah. So, and in 2017, let's keep it real, your own world. And you were even in the market before me. There weren't a lot of cryptocurrencies that not just blew up off the hype, but Shiba so far has been showing improving, right? With the latest announcement with the shopping, the shopping.io and stuff like that, hey, it has a usage case with the adoption and utility. So I'm very excited, and there's still great news to come with the swap, of course, as well as Coinbase listing, and then there's rumors that Robinhood, because Robinhood, man, they going broke now, because that Doge money, they ain't getting that flow no more, because people sold, right? So I think that Shiba's going to be around. Brother, do you have any final words or anything you want to say about Shiba or anything?
I just recommend everybody to buy Shiba, before all of this mass adoption happened. Robinhood, hearing that news, Robinhood definitely, I feel like they planning on dropping it. eToro is planning on dropping it. We know Coinbase is planning on dropping it. But once all of this happen, like, it's going to be like the opportunity to buy at this price is going to be gone, I feel like. And I just recommend people to, continue to do your research, but just to understand, like, from two people that been in crypto, like, this is a opportunity that has never been around. Like it literally has like a coin with all of these different aspects. I've never seen it. So man, just take advantage because shit like this, it happened once every 5 years, man. And if you miss this, you'll
Man,
be hitting your head on
happens
sidewalk.
once every 5 years, bro. Like this is like, I mean, in the crypto world maybe, but this is like a rare gem, bro. Like, and then
Very
all the
rare.
signs are there. And the fact, what impressed me is how fast it has grown. Like,
Yeah.
you look at some coins, and I'm not trying to ish on anybody, but ADA ain't really done much yet. But look at what Shib is doing already. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Mhm.
amazing to me. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's very fast with the integration. Like
Yeah, the
social
integration
media,
is what I mean. Yep.
social media, you know, is the main catalyst, and we gotta really pay attention. Like it can make something out of nothing. You know, it can bring attention to where light need to be shed. So I'll just say everybody keep an eye on Shiba. You know, watch a lot of altcoins, but keep an eye on Shiba because that could be a top 10. You know, that could be once all this stuff happens.
I like that, young one.
I see a top 10.
He's talking that top 10. I like that.
It's already top 20, top 30.
Facts.
And like it's new. It was just created last year. I'm talking about just created last year. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these coins, Dogecoin been out since before 2017. Like it been out. You know what I'm saying? Dogecoin been out just now. You know, it's just now seeing that because of what the internet. And now just be prepared for the wealth transfer. Everybody, they might be selling Doge and shit. Once she go up, I feel like Sheeb is the pick.
Yeah, so Sheeb is ranked on Life Coin Watch right now at number 21. 2 weeks ago it was number 28. So it's moved up 7 spots. When the swap gets released and it goes on Coinbase, yeah, you might be right. It could.
It's gonna be when Sheep swap drop, it could go 15. If it just went up 7 positions, it could go up to 15. When Shiba swap drop, it could be like top 15. And then once everything happened, like once you see it on Coinbase, eToro, Robinhood, Webull gonna pick it up. I know all this is gonna happen.
Shopping.io now, you can use it to, Walmart, Amazon. Am I missing something?
eBay,
eBay.
But those are the main platforms. Walmart, Amazon, eBay. Those are some of the biggest marketplaces in the United States.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Chat, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for, chat, man? Y'all need more than 1 million. You know what I'm saying? By 10 million at least. You know what I'm saying? How I do it every 10 million when it goes to
I say minimum, man. You got to. I mean, this is not financial advice, but 150 million, man. That's just
150 million at the. But
minimum.
You was like by 500 million, like 500 million. That's
hey, bro. I mean, but like I said, man, I got into SHIB in March, and then I've been accumulating since then, right? So I've been buying the dip. But yeah, bro, when I saw my portfolio, brother, I saw the initial money I put in, and then it 4x'd in like 3 or 4 days, and I'm looking at my wallet. I'm like, what is going on right now? Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because I saw them, and I was looking at my other coins. I mean, the only other coin that was doing well, because I have a little bit of Doge too, was Doge. But when shit pumps, it pumps hard. It pumps harder than a dude first time losing his virginity. I mean, it pumps. It pumps.
Man.
Yeah, well, you can tell. Like I keep my crypto streaming semi-hood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I know. I saw one of your lives you was doing with your boys, man. Y'all was on there. I was laughing. Y'all had some funny moments, man.
I mean, but you got to. It's like, don't get me wrong. I like seeing the professionals, but I'm not speaking to them. I'm speaking to my people, like everyday brothers, because 90% of the people that watch me are black men between the ages of 18 to 35. That's 90% of my audience. We do have, women. Women are very small. We do have other races. I'm not, it's all good. But my goal is, like I said, is to get brothers the game. Because when I found out about crypto, I was telling everybody. I remember, bro. I used to argue with financial advisors at restaurants. I used to kill them. And then you know what they would do? I remember one financial advisor. We was in a restaurant, He a financial advisor. He didn't know shit about crypto. I'm like, bro, this is like your field. You're a financial advisor. You should know all currencies,
Right.
crypto, fiat, all of that. And then he was like, he pulled out his car keys and he said, well, I drive a BMW. What type of car you drive?
Like that really mattered, man. It don't matter. Like,
but I was killing him because he didn't know what the heck he see. And now it's funny, world, because I noticed in 2017, financial advisors would tell you, oh, crypto's trash. Now these same financial advisors that be saying, oh, crypto's trash, now they're talking about crypto because they now starting to understand it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited. I think that, world, there's one more question I have for you.
Okay.
Which I think a lot of people want to know, but I think it's already obvious. Do you think that we're still in a bull run, or do you think we're in a bear market right now? What's your thoughts?
We about to re-enter a bull run. I feel like the bear market is ending. Like it was probably like the bear market was probably ended about a couple weeks ago. Like a lot of stuff when Bitcoin, I think after that China news came out and Bitcoin hit like 28, it was like 28,000 per coin. That was kind of the end of the bear market. We definitely entering in back into the bull market, as all of these different integrations happen. But I feel like we entering into a bull market like now, moving toward the end of the year.
Yeah, I think that because we've noticed a lot of sideways action, right? Where it looks like it'll go up and then go down and stuff like that. I think that, the bears are getting worn out because there's a lot of manipulation happening because the powers that be, guys, the institution, they don't want you in this space. Right. They don't want y'all to become financially free. They don't want you to become rich. They don't want you in the Tesla or the McLaren. They don't want that. They want to keep you broke. They want to keep you focused on Cardi B or BET and Lil Nas X bullshit because they know that if y'all focus on what's really going on, then it will change it. And that's why I say, world, whenever they are about to do something financially, right? You notice how there's always some story or news coming out because you always got to follow the money.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You got to follow the money.
Yeah. So, for example, don't be surprised when the market starts pumping. Is some news going to come out about maybe some rapper getting caught up with a man in bed or some weirdo stuff like that? You know what I mean? Because that's how they operate. What they do is this is what they do, world, to keep it simple. They're doing this, but then on the other side, they have their hands up like this. So that way you focus on that place while they're doing this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the ultimate distraction. That's what they want. They want to keep you distracted, and they love to keep us distracted. Definitely with, social media, they could put up some news or any type of distraction, use a celebrity, to throw you off of what you're really supposed to be doing. And that's why like me, like honestly, like even though I'm 27, I reduced my I don't even watch TV, and the majority of my entertainment, it comes from YouTube or if I'm on Instagram, but I don't really like try to indulge in the distraction because that's very real. Like definitely in our community, there's so many distractions that are like you will waste time, and time is all we had. Like time is really all we had. The one thing we'll never get back, right? And if they can distract you, if they can take your time away from you, then you got something that you can never get back. You got an opportunity that and everything is about timing. Like we said, like buying cheap now is more valuable than if you buy when all the mass integration happened, like from now to the next 6 months, like everything that's gonna happen with cheap. Now is the time, because once everything come together, people gonna realize like, damn, I missed the opportunity. Damn, I was distracted. Damn, I was looking at this, and that's what I feel like you gotta be focused on the money. Like that's why I'm very financially oriented. Like I'm not like I know a lot of young people around me is like party and bullshit. Like they love partying, love bullshit. But I feel like we gotta be focused on our future. Like I'm the young nigga that's thinking about damn, how my day gonna be when I turn 50. You like I'll be thinking about years ahead. You like, and while a lot of people think about the moment, I try to capitalize and make sure my future is secure to improve my moment, to improve my experience I'm having in the moment. So I think, like, yeah, like being focused on what matters the most and try not to get distracted. Like it's gonna be a lot of stuff gonna try to distract you, from the news, from, it might be a family member, it might be, you might watch a video about just some FUD, some fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But we gotta like keep our head on a swivel. We gotta, stay focused.
Do your research.
Yeah.
Do your research, guys. Do your research. Like I always say.
I like to say this on my channel, like act like you know. Like act like you know what's going to happen. Like in the situation with this cryptocurrency, like we gotta understand where it's going. Like, of course it's gonna be regulation, but this shit is really gonna change the world, and it's gonna be so many different things where we come to realize, like, oh shit, like this is a part of our everyday experience now. Now you can use Bitcoin at McDonald's type shit. Like you gotta be able to see the future because it's coming. Like I like to like the first, like, it's this video from the 90s, right? Where a newscast, they was talking about the internet. They like, oh, what's the internet? Like, oh, what's the email? Like they didn't know nothing. Like they didn't know nothing. But it was somebody like, you know what I'm saying, Jeff Bezos, in his crib acting like he know. He knew what was gonna happen. Like he knew, oh, it's gonna come a point in time where motherfuckers gonna be at the house and they not gonna want to go to the bookstore. They're gonna want to order the book.
And your world was funny. Jeff Bezos, I remember reading about this. He went to a college. He went to Harvard actually before Amazon was what it was now, to present Amazon to the class. And then the class was telling him, yo, you should just give it up. This Amazon thing ain't pop off. Now imagine if Jeff Bezos would have listened to a bunch of 18, 19-year-old kids telling him back in 1997, this was 97, that, yo, this Amazon thing ain't gonna pop. That would have been the biggest regret of his life. Now Jeff Bezos is arguably the richest man in the world, and he can have any woman he wants.
Right. Right.
He paid his wife, what, $100 billion in the divorce settlement? And he made that right back last year.
Yeah, like he can make that back down there 4 quarters. 1 year.
He cut that check for the broad, and he's like, "Yo, let me wife up my side chick."
Hey, yo, my side chick. Who knows what's going on?
Yeah. Hey, yo, shout out to Coach Ali. Yo, he's a coach for real. He says, "Solo, hoping you can keep the stream up." Oh yeah. I'm not making this private. No, this staying up, bro. You know what I mean? I want to promote Your Own World because he grinding like. I like seeing brothers talk about crypto, man. Like that's what thing I told Your Own World, because we need more black men talking about this. We need more men, period, but particularly black men, because we're behind, man, when it comes to financial literacy, man. I just got to keep it real. We behind. He says, I'm coaching my football team right now and can't tune in. All right, coach, make sure you call the right place. I like the flea flicker, man. Gets you a touchdown every time. If he knows how to throw the ball, that is. Shout out to Charles Clark. He says, support the channel. Appreciate you, brother. And how do you all feel about the future of NFTs? Yo, Yomer, what's your thoughts on NFTs, bro? To be honest with you, bro, I think the NFTs is just like a tax write-off type hustle right now. But I could be wrong. I think NFTs is here to stay because, you know me, like I was telling you, bro, I'm big into anime and Marvel type movies. So, when I heard Marvel is going to have their own NFT, I was like, okay, that's dope. But yeah, I think NFTs are here to stay. I think it'll be interesting. And real quick, Yomer, I'm gonna let you answer that, and then I'm gonna go back to something you said. But what's your thoughts on NFTs, man?
Well, my real take on NFTs, like I haven't really understood it fully. Like I see it as like, okay, are people investing in a digital form of artwork and getting a percentage of a royalty from that? Like I don't really understand the dynamics of NFTs because I haven't personally
Yeah,
invested or
non-fungible tokens. Yeah, I heard of an NFT or something where a guy was selling an invisible painting. I was
yeah,
like,
that's what I just been hearing about NFTs in regards to paintings and like digital artwork. Are you owning a aspect of it? You know,
yo, hold up. Yo, world, you see this dime behind me, fam? She got a fat ass red bone. You see her? Yo, I'm selling her. This is my NFT. Yo, oh, you don't see her? Oh, she invisible, fam. She a freak. She'll do whatever. You know, I mean, like, yo, it's crazy. People are getting away with murder right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
yeah.
think Jay-Z came out with an NFT as well.
I saw Dame Dot try to use the try to make an NFT for Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, and then Jay-Z like that.
Dame Dot is Detroit artist. Oh.
Yeah,
But yeah.
you know, and something I wanted to say. Oh, that you mentioned. Oh man, I forgot what. But you brought up a very great point. But here's the reality. I think that a lot of people have to understand that blockchain is not going nowhere. It's already here. Cryptocurrencies ain't going nowhere. I mean, a lot of these coins. I mean, we got over 10,000 coins. A lot of these coins are trash. Let's keep it real. But I think
what worked for you. Okay, I won't write that angry.
Shiba INU is a game changer, and all I gotta say, guys, is
Hey, hi.
I'm here. My bad, man. My bad.
Do your own research. Look at the content that Young World does. He talks about Shiba like every day now. Facts.
Yeah, I do. I go live on Shiba every day. Just hyping up the community. Definitely when new news come out, I feel like the Shiba swap is getting closer and closer to release. So I just tell people to be prepared, because they're not making no announcements. So be prepared,
Yeah. And here's the thing, man. Young World, like you gonna see, bro, once the swap release and then it goes on Coinbase, you're gonna see your views just go crazy, man. Because people want to know, like, yo, because I saw that and I know you've seen it too in 2017. I saw that happening where all of a sudden, a YouTuber was getting like maybe 100, 200, 300 people in his live. All of a sudden, you go on his live, you got 1,000 people in there, like 1,000, and you'd be like, "What is going on?" So, and this is one of the reasons. Like, if you're watching this video right now in real time, you are early, man. Get you some shit. I got a video, Young World. This is how. Even though I got a cryptocurrency course out, bro, I made a video showing brothers how to buy it so they don't get caught up with those Ethereum gas fees on the exchange. Like, that's how bullish I am about Shiba and crypto, where I'm willing to upload a video where I show brothers how to buy it. Now, obviously, I got my personal information blocked out, but I'm very passionate about it. And, to the moon or whatever happens. But I think that Shiba is going to shock a lot of people in this bull run. And I think that the crypto market, Your World, and this is the last thing I got to say, because I know we got to wrap this up. But I think the reason why we're not at 100,000 Bitcoin right now or at a $3 trillion market cap is because of the manipulation of the whales. Because like I was saying, they don't want regular folks here. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think that when people realize that, this crypto thing ain't going nowhere, because you're gonna see the mass adoption happening. It's happening right now.
Right.
We showed you receipts that you can buy Shiba with Shopping.io at Amazon, Walmart, eBay. It's lit. It's legit. And the reality is you are in control. You are your own bank. And if you stake the ship, you get rewarded. I mean, this is a game changer. Yeah. And not to be in crypto, like my boy Ian says, is a crime. That's facts.
Yeah, like you gotta be involved. You gotta be involved. You gotta play to win.
Yeah.
And I feel like, a lot of people gonna see it. A lot of people gonna miss out. But I recommend everybody get involved and do your research. And Shiba is one of the ones. It's one of the ones. It's a rare opportunity. Solo.
Facts. And that's why, brother, I'm glad that you came on my channel. I appreciate you for coming on, bro. And
Thank you.
I'll continue to be in your live streams talking my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you to Solo, man. It was easy linking up with you too. It was
No doubt. Guys, make sure to follow Your Own World on this channel. Like I said, I've been posting his links. And yo, guys, support brothers, man. Talking about this, man. I know a lot of you guys want to talk, big booty Keisha. But guess what? When you got crypto, you ain't got to worry about, big booty Keisha flaked on me. Nah, she going to be knocking at the door an hour early, fam. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Get the money, the power, then the women. You know, people do it backwards. People do it backwards. They chase the women, try to get some power, then try to get some money to please the women. Nah.
That's how you end up simping. Facts.
Yeah, no simping, man. No simping. 2021.
Facts. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate y'all, and we out.